somebody over from Philadelphia, because that really gets a charge out of this offense.
Saquon Barkley. Daniel Jones looks to throw for the first time, and he's got Saquon Barkley down 4. Jones has Richie James and a first down for New York. James stays on his feet.
The ball is coming out from Daniel Jones, but the line did a nice job with protection. Can they hold up tonight?
Takes a shot here for Lawrence Pitt
across the board.
From the 42, back to Saquon Barkley. And Barkley, who's looked fresh, hops inside and gets 5 or 6.
Watch them on film. You watch them tonight, and watch how good they are against the run. Watch how much they hustle. Josh Sweat up the field trying to get to the quarterback, retraces back to help on that tackle.
3rd and 3. Barkley swings out. Jones gets tripped up and dropped. Haason Reddick beat Evan Neal. And a team that had 15 more sacks than any other in the NFL gets its first one tonight.
He's about to go out. Watch Andrew Thomas, 78, start to come in. That's where he gets tripped. He goes to run. I think he's going to have an opportunity to get out, impress it for that first down marker, but stumbles over the left tackle.
Jones is well protected, but the coverage is tight and he's drilled.
See, if you've got a receiver in the area, this could be intentional grounding on top of that.
Well, Philly is king of the cheesesteak, right? Where these Eagles are king of the sack. 70 of them this season, 15 more than any other team. Only the 84 Bears and the 89 Vikings more sacks in a season. Now this crowd feeding off of this hot start too. Saquon Barkley looking for the edge. Bottled up, dropped in the backfield.
You got to go down and get Josh Sweat. We talk about wide receivers blocking. Watch Darius Slayton right there. You got to go. That's a big defensive end. Josh Sweat is the one that disrupts the whole thing. He gets in everybody's way.
2nd and 14. Jones stepped away, trying to run away from Kaiser White.
I mean, how many times did we see Daniel Jones making plays last week once the break broke down, or it was a called quarterback run? Look at the speed and the convergence.
Jones to scramble with tonight. Jones pinballs back, retreats, and floats it up for grabs. Back to a game there once I was done playing, but this is too good a chance. Jones flushed out of the pocket, chased by Reddick. Daniel Jones makes that pass rush in those 2 shutdown corners. Top pass defense in the league. Jones scans, lets it rip, tight coverage and broken up. 3rd and 1. Wanted to set it up with a screen, instead tosses it away.
Sometimes you see a protection and you're wondering what the rules are, because I really don't like the way it's set up if we're not blocking 94. We should have somebody on 94. I know you're moving to the right, but he's awful athletic. He's going to run you down.
You don't have to look too far back for a cautionary tale like last Saturday in Jacksonville. Here's a shot for Darius Slayton. Been on target at a higher rate than any quarterback in the league this year. Wasn't there. Against pressure, he's not. From the 12-yard line, Giants back on offense. We've had 4 consecutive 3 and out. Barkley again. Saquon Barkley
played him at inside linebacker. He'd never played inside linebacker before.
On the ground again, and a big hole for Saquon Barkley, who gallops into the secondary.
TJ Edwards kind of guessing right here, comes in this way, and we've got a gap that's vacated. Look at that opening right there. I think you start to see the potential with him here this season, but I'd like to see it again for another year.
He's got James. Fake to Gary Brightwell. Josh Sweat right there in Jones' hip pocket. Can he get there?
Absolutely. Can you take that next step? And here's something, just down the stretch late in the year, we're able to do some different things.
First down and 10. Jones and the Giants looking for the end zone. He cuts it against the grain here. The wide receiver group over the last snap. Jones motions out. Barkley's going to take the direct snap. Hands it off to Matt Breida, and he finds
Jones. He's going to motion out. You're going to go Wildcat, and now you're just going to do the little zone read right there. Great job by Saquon Barkley getting the handoff there, because he wasn't going anywhere with that football.
You don't figure Barkley. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner getting ready for the divisional game out there. Fourth quarter begins with Daniel Jones checking it down to Saquon Barkley. Barkley over Gardner Johnson and got extra from there. Outside Richie James. Throw it on second and short. Jones looking back across the field. Waiting for somebody. Third down and 6. Jones wants Slayton.
Of performances, and I think that really the addition of A.J. Brown really helps that. You know, exactly the way you hope they would.
Second and 10. Jones has a wide open Richie James.
And you're still kind of trying to turn that corner. You've got to take advantage of every opportunity that it presents itself during the game.
Look out. Bang from right. The backside there with Josh Sweat knocking it out. Josh Sweat. What a season he's had.
All right, now remember in the beginning, we talked about Daniel Jones getting better with fumbles in the pocket. And that is why he has gotten better, because the ball comes out quick. He doesn't have this type of play that much anymore. I mean, that clock is not only going off in your head, there should be so many alarms that, okay, these guys are really, really good. They've got 70 sacks this year. Somebody, one of the 5, is coming up behind me right now.
Fourth down, 16. Here's a throw right to the season. They sweep the Giants in 3 games this year. They've beaten them 10 games in a row here in Philadelphia, and they left no questions unanswered tonight.
They did not, and it should only get better. And the big news for me, everybody's talking about Jalen Hurts. Lane Johnson finished the game working through that injury.
38-7 never really was in question.